Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna and other are talking. Other is telling, go a little behind. I can tell you truthfully, sir, that not more than 6-7 persons like you have been born since the creation of the world. Master says, how so? There are certainly people who have given up everything for God. As soon as a man gives up his wealth, people come to know about him. But it is also true that there are others unknown to people. People do not know. A person renounces the world, people come to know about him. There are many unknown people. Are there not such holy men in Upper India? Other. I know at least one such person in Calcutta. He is Devendranath Tagore. There are people who have renounced in childhood. There are people who have renounced at the age of 10, 11 and entered into the forest. When I was in forest life, there was one person who had left his home and come into the forest. He has never gone out. He was 86 years. He had spent in the forest without any support, depending on what the nature provides. Calling on God. Unknown to the people, only foresters know about him. Go and bow down. He doesn't take nor keep anything, nor he has any contact with the external world at all. What? Now 76 years behind, what was the world? Computerless, TV-less, mobile-less, the world. He cannot understand what is fan, electricity and all. He has never seen. But he knows only God and God alone. Himalaya, so many people are there. They have left early in their life because of the past life samskaras. And he has gone round, but he has not noticed. He is telling, I know at least one person in Calcutta. He is Devendranath Tagore. Master, what did you say? Who has enjoyed the world as much as he? Who has enjoyed the world as much as he? Once I visited him at his house with Mathur Babu. I saw he had many young children. The family physician was there writing out prescriptions. Here, the purpose of human life, Sri Ramakrishna is making clear. If after having 8 children, a man does not think of God, then who will? If after enjoying so much of wealth, Devendranath Tagore had not thought of God, then people would have cried shame upon him. See, when God has given us everything, provided everything, just a awareness of God in the mind is sufficient. He has given me everything. There are millions who are suffering without health, without wealth, without proper food, education. And God has given all this. Let me at least thank God before I take my food. Let me thank for everything He has provided me. That awareness has to be Niranjan, but he paid off all his father's debts. See how the arguments and counter-arguments comes. But he paid off all his father's debts. Niranjan is telling, Master, keep quiet. Don't torment me anymore. Do you call anyone a man who does not pay off his father's debts if he is able to? But I admit that Devendranath is infinitely greater than other worldly men who are sunk in the worldliness. They can learn much from him. How clear you see. We cannot take him as an ideal, but as an example to his latter life was quite good and beautiful. There is an ocean of difference between a real all-renouncing devotee of God and a householder devotee. A real sannyasi, a real devotee who has renounced the world is like a bee. The bee will not light on anything but a flower. It will not drink anything but honey. But a devotee leading the worldly life is like a fly. The fly sits on a festering sore as well as on sweet meat. One moment he enjoys the spiritual mood, and the next moment he is beside himself with the pleasure of woman and gold. This is what we see in the world. Most of the spiritual aspirants, they want to have both. Having both is not problem. How do you look upon the both? Spiritual life and spiritual movement, spiritual advancement, spiritual struggle, spiritual disciplines we are very sure it is going to lead to the enlightenment. Worldly life we cannot live. It is not worldly life, life in the world. Worldly life means enjoyments and possessions. What Sri Ramakrishna uses the term Kamini Kanchan. This is worldly life, where God is eliminated from the life. But life in the world, we all live. Saints also live in the same world. Life in the world needs something, means to sustain, not to depend upon others, not to stretch our hands before others, to lead a fine, joyful family life. It needs minimum things. You have to work. There is no escape. So how to work? How to give? How to take? How to deal with this world in and through God? That's all. You will not renounce anything by leading a spiritual life and a life in the world, secular life. You will not change the secular life. Same going to the office, earning, bringing, buying provisions and vegetables and all that is needed for the house. All that will continue. Going to parks with the children, playing, everything. But mind is kept on God. Boat can be anywhere, ships can be anywhere. If there is that magnetic needle is a fixed point, if the compass is not spoiled, it's all right. Everything becomes a worship. Going and earning with thought of God, not to forget God and do the duties of life. How we develop that slowly. I should not forget God. I must work. I have to work. I will work. You have to love. You have to love this world. You have to love this nature. You have to love the neighbor. All things have to go on. But deep inside, you are anchored in God and living. this slowly, constant practice, within a year or two, you will see, like an underwater current, unseen, there will be a flow of divine awareness within. This is the beginning of the separation of the inner awareness and outer awareness, antar prajna and bahir prajna. For all people, all humans, you see, antar prajna is not there. Inner awareness is not there. External awareness is there. External awareness, they run about, work, and then go to sleep again. Again get up and the same run in the world and sleep. Inner awareness is not there. External awareness. With external awareness they come, external awareness they move, external awareness they sleep. And even dream is the external awareness, world of external awareness only presents. This is what we see in the world. When our inner awareness slowly develops of the divine, the presence of God, then he does the same thing, running about this, that and all. Body and mind is given to the world to work unselfishly, without any I in that. Only love, love, love everywhere. He loves to work. He loves to serve. He loves to take care of children and family. But no attachments. No. Attachment is replaced by love. And constant, because of the constant inner awareness filled with the divine. Antar prajna, the underwater current, is constantly flowing of the divine. Body mind working backed by that. It doesn't stain, it doesn't soil the body mind. Otherwise, every action that we do, in the absence of our spiritual and divine awareness, this will immediately stain you. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Karma has karma phala to be experienced. But here, you do karma and you will not get the stain of the karma. You need not suffer or enjoy that. You are beyond the sufferings and enjoyments of the world. This is the way in which the ancient rishis lived. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says, Yoga karma sukaushalam. In karma, in doing karma, kaushala, the skill. What is that skill? Not to do the work, but not to get stained. Don't get stained, but work. Don't get stained, but work. Every action, just to see, it is a karma. It has an effect. It has already created an impression within. So that will not happen. You are playing but not getting stained is yoga karma kaushalam. Yoga, I am remaining united with the divine from within, and externally my body mind is working in the world. How a mother takes the care of a child. She hugs, puts the child on the head, this one, even grown-up children going to school. How she blesses and sends. But inner awareness, if it is God, nothing binds, nothing stains. We have to do all this without getting stained. This is what Sri Ramakrishna expects. That he is telling, I admit Devendranath was infinitely greater than ordinary man. Than otherworldly men. He is in the world, with worldliness he was there, but he had kept one ideal far off. And he slowly moving towards the world. Others, infinitely greater than other worldly man because he has an ideal and he's in the world of enjoyment, but he has an ideal to reach. That ideal makes the difference infinitely greater. If you have an ideal, if you have a goal, ultimate goal, then all that ends well is well. So that when you say infinitely greater than other worldly man, that means he is also a worldly man, but infinitely greater because he has an ideal to reach. Who are sunk in their worldliness. They are sunk in the worldliness. He is in the worldliness, moving about, but at the surface. Maybe dipped below the surface, but he is moving about in the surface. A little stretching out, he is seeing the infinite sky. They can learn much from him. Those who are sunk in they can see someone floating in the same water. So he has aspiration. Oh, I am not gone. There is a person who is floating. So that much you can have. There is an ocean of difference between real, all-renouncing devotee and God and a householder devotee. A real sannyasi, how he uses the term you see. A real sannyasi means there are many sannyasis who are unreal. Real in the sense he deeply seeks. He has renounced the world for seeking God. He deeply seeks God irrespective of the food and maintenance of his body. Others are worried, I have renounced, but who will take care of my body? Early morning he has to get up from somewhere lying down and then go for begging. Today what will I get? Who will give me food? He goes on begging. Many people say, go ahead, go ahead. Some people are ready to give something. So this continues. So this feeling that to maintain and take care of the body consumes all his energy. And same as he is working in the office and earning, he is doing begging in the streets. And somewhere he has to find water to have his bath, some well or river or somewhere. They wish to live on the banks of river so that there will be water supply constantly. And by grace of God, who has really renounced the world in the name of God, will not have to worry. They don't need Bisleri water and all. They are satisfied with the water flowing in the river. When I was in Tapasya, there was neither fire nor any electricity or nothing, no human existence around. It would depend totally on nature. Water, rainy season, dirty water will be coming. Fill in the bucket and keep all dirt settle down, decant it and drink. They thought of bacteria in this dirty water, all that never came. And health was good because if you wash your hand before food, it will be safe for you. If you don't wash also, as nature, how many monkeys who washes hands? They'll be running about in the same earth with hands and feet. And with the same thing they eat, because nature has how to save that jiva. Already the immunity power goes on increasing. As you move about freely with nature, as you protect yourself, nature withdraws that power of immunity. The immunity power is withdrawn. You will be struggling for your survival. Be one with nature, love nature. Nature will fully take care of you. you will never get a disease or problem. Once you start depending upon yourself, you are there, why should I interfere? Nature withdraws. All animals you see. No, you will not find a blind animal, deformed animal, that will not survive. That genes itself will go away. Suppose a blind monkey is born or a crow is born, it cannot survive. In no time it dies. We try to save the blind. We are saving a genes which is default, which is defective. And that blindness continues in human existence. If that person is left to himself in nature, like a blind monkey, blind cow, they cannot survive. They will die in no time. A bird born blind will not survive. So all animals you see, they are capable of moving because that healthy genes are protected, because you are a part of nature. And immunity means you cannot imagine. From the dirt they pick and eat. Nothing happens. Such powerful immunity they have. Cows, you see how they graze amidst the dust and dirt. We can't drink. And rainwater here and there, they simply suck and drink. Who gives them filtered water and all that? But nothing happens to them. The inner immunity, nature is there to protect that life. She has to protect. So this we have to slowly love nature and be with her as much as possible. I am not telling that you must be dirty and all that. All this is, you see, in ancient times, taking bath thrice, filtering the water in cloths, first 1 folder, 2 folder, 3 folder. One person came in when I was in forest. He told, I will give you a cloth, multiple layered. It has inner layers of 51 layers. Just put a water in your pot, tie this at the face and reverse and keep. Next day you will get 1 pot of water, fully filtered. You can drink. But I did not bother. But you see, in olden days, in Ayurveda and all, 100 folds to filter the water. These things were there. So we have to maintain, but not totally be dependent on that. Not to the extent we are going to lose all the immunity power, that every moment I am putting hand wash, sterilizer on my hand. No. Some extent, when it is absolutely necessary, you are in an infected area, at that time it becomes necessary. Here they really means one who deep within seeks. A real sannyasi, a real devotee has renounced the world like a bee. Bee will not light on anything but a flower. It will not drink anything but honey. But a devotee leading the worldly life is like a fly. The fly sits on festering sore as well as on the sweet meat. One moment he enjoys the spiritual mood, and the next moment he is beside himself with the pleasure of woman and gold. A devotee who has really and truly renounced all for God is like a chatak bird. Chatak bird. It will not drink. It will drink only the rainwater that falls when the star Swati is in the ascendant. It will rather die of thirst than touch any other water. Though all round there may lie 7 oceans and rivers full to the brim with water, an all-renouncing devotee will not touch woman and gold. He will not keep woman and gold near him, lest he should feel attached. How beautiful, you see, how clear. Till you get rid of the difference between man and woman, you have to be a little careful and bring the thought of divine and try to see divine in all. A day comes when you are transcended the duality and gone beyond. All look alike. All are divine. Then there is no more seeing of a woman or holding a gold. There won't be, you will not see a gold at all. You will not see a woman at all. Everything is divine. And nature lovingly takes care of that soul. An all-renouncing devotee, other is telling, but Chaitanya too enjoyed the world. How the counter arguments comes, you see. How the mind tries to certify, assert, and support his life by some philosophy or some giving examples. Is he not doing? Why should I not do? That in Indian language we use samarthan. That getting established is certifying what I do is right. Samarthan karna. Holding on to his. Other is asking, but Chaitanya, who enjoyed the world, also enjoyed the world. Master, amazed, what? What did he enjoy in the world? Other, scholarship and honor. Master, it was honor in the sight of others, but nothing to him. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.